evaluation for your residency, okay? So it's basically the evaluation of your skill set during residency. And that's how you get upgraded from a PGY1 to a PGY2 to a PGY3 and a PGY4. If you don't successfully meet the milestones, there's a chance you might not get upgraded to a PGY2 or a PGY3, okay? And the thing about the milestones is it's graded on your performance during residency, and it's also graded on your, how you are as a person. If you're nice, if you have good behaviors, if you're tardy all the time, if you're paying attention to the attendings. Are you meeting, are you doing something bad during residency? Are you, if, if for example, let's just say someone came into residency and they called out someone and said a lot of bad words to someone. Well, that's going to affect your milestones when they might not move, they might put you on probation for doing something really outrageous. Or if someone, let's say someone, for example, they're just, they're not doing well in their sign out. Okay, they're not able to sign out the cases properly. They're still having difficulty with diagnosing certain diseases. Well, that could actually hold up your residency. Okay, so that's why I'm saying when you get into residency, it's just not like just smooth sailing. You have to basically meet these milestones even to move on to the next level. If you don't, then what can happen is you can get on probation. You can eventually, and then you might have to get on something called a learning program, which is called an improvement program for the resident. And from that point on, it could lead to many things. It could lead to promotion. It could lead to even dismissal in residency. So it's very critical and very important for you to pay attention during residency and what's your expectations. And the purpose is, and the main reason for this is because, let's say if you're not meeting expectations in residency, then why would they want to promote you to the next level? Okay. If you're not able to sign out properly, you could be a harm to patients, because the whole point of this is you are dealing with patients. You're going to be when you're in residency, you pretty much are even though you're not making the final decision, you're not making the final decision, you're pretty much, you have a responsibility as a resident to be able to take a good history, take a good physical exam, make the order the proper tests, uh, order the, take the right history, be honest. I think honesty is a very important thing in residency and just in general. You want to be honest with your attendings. You want to be able to have good communication skills. You want to be able to, and I'm not saying you got to be a perfect resident. I mean, residents, you're still learning. Okay. So they're not going to be like, oh my God, you don't know anything. No, it's just, what I'm saying is there's certain things that you need to meet that are minimums during your developing during residency. Yeah, if you have trouble with something, it's good to ask your attending. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid of saying the wrong thing, because you're pretty much there to learn. Okay. All right. So this was the website you need to go to get your milestone for each requirement. When you get into residency, I would highly recommend to go to this website. It will give you a good idea of the milestones for each residency. Right now, we weren't able to get into the website today because of I think they're down right now. So this is just an example of a milestone that you'll be actually expected to expected to know, and also expected to expected to do. So for example, this is pathology. And I'm more familiar with this one because that's what I did my residency in. So for example, grossing. Okay, there's level 1, level 2, level 3. So level 1 basically means that you're understanding the basics of grossing. Okay, you're able to identify For example, you're able to identify the specimen, you're able to make sure the label is correct. You're making everything. That's a very basic level. That's like anyone could do that. Level two is now you're kind of integrating your work. You're able to understand frozen sections. You're able to, for example, make a maybe get close to a diagram. You're able to put things together. Um, and then, of course, you still need assistance in the handle. You can't handle too many cases all by yourself. Level three is basically you pretty much can handle everything yourself. You understand the workflow of the lab. You understand how to gross a specimen. You understand how to diagnose a specimen. Um, you understand how to write the documentation. So this usually level three takes a while. Usually your third, fourth year, you get to level three. Um, but pretty much level three and four are, usually the high peak points of each resident. Some people don't even get to level five. It's not expected for you to get to level five, but definitely, you need to basically get to level level two and three in order to move on.